nasty.
Yeah,
like that Serato shit.
Yeah.
I need to hit niggas with baseball bats. I need to go to every club with a bat and start cracking young niggas upside your fucking heads, man. Don't you know that a nigga could put his daughter on that and she could rock the club? That's why they giving niggas in New York $500 to $700 to spend. See, that's why you don't see me DJing in New York. Because the niggas gonna pay me for my motherfucking craft, dog. This is what I do for a living. Like, if I'm a DJ, and it done went for us being the backbone of the game, to now artists move forward.
And it's basically a glorified playlist right now.
But a nigga don't really need a DJ no more. Technically, like once they started with them DATs, you understand, and then the instant replay.
But let me tell you,
nervous with the instant replay, but now it was getting real nervous. But the fucking Serato. Oh my God! You hit a button,
but you know what, Slade? Let me tell you.
Niggas not even really DJ.
But you know what?
Don't change no record.
Hey, Slade, I gotta interject with this. Look, we had say after KG stopped touring with us, right? We basically took our man Fam from the Rotten Rascals, bigged them up. He was working the instant replay for Naughty by Nature on stage, you know? So he was just basically pressing buttons.
Yeah.
We kind of got tired of that, and Tretch insisted, look, we need a real DJ back out here. So we hooked up with the Wonder Twins. I mean, they got a radio show on Sirius, and although, he uses Serato, my man Vader from the Wonder Twins, he uses Serato, but he still uses the wax, yo. So although the files are readily available, he's still scratching it in on stage, and once Tretch saw that, man, it's he was like, yo, we can never go back to that shit. We need a real DJ. I mean, he could take advantage of the technology, but we need a nigga up there running those fucking rackets, man. So when it comes to Naughty, you see a Naughty by Nature show, we got a live DJ up there. He may be using Serato or the technology, but he's cutting those rackets in. And even KG, he did Hip Hop Honors, we use a Serato, but it's like a real live scratch. You got wax up there, the big ass 12-inch vinyls joints.
You have to.
You know what's dangerous with that? Computers crash.
Oh, they do. They definitely do.
Crash. You doing a fucking party and a computer crash and your backup fuck up. What the fuck are you gonna do then?
I've seen it happen.
The motor is gonna be on your ass and the fucking
crowd
might
Slade.
Yeah.
See, but that's when you have
you let that shit happen somewhere like Newark, New Jersey.
But you know what, Slade? I'm telling you, yo, Slade, you always had technical difficulties. When it comes to a DJ, if you DJ in a club and you relying on all that shit and you fuck up, you fuck. But if you using that shit live on stage with real live artists and something happened, I mean, that happened with Wax. The system would go down. Real live MCs, real live performers will make that shit happen until the DJ get the technical shit
right. I'm just talking about a regular DJ at a party.
Right. Oh, you know artists depending on you fucked when you're depending on that.
And it's been times where, I remember one time I was out of town and the fucking needle broke. And I didn't have a spare. So every time I played a record, when it's about to go, I stopped like, yo, y'all niggas having a good time? You understand? Having a good time out there? Yo, all the ladies out there, fat ass, make some noise. All my niggas with the big dicks out there, make some noise. Yo, man, boom.
That's the one man band.
See, that's what a nigga
you ain't like making it too easy right now. You know what?
Exactly.
I'll give you a story. It was the first time where Latifah did a show. She was doing a show at the Apollo.
Queen Latifah, that is.
You already know.
Latifah from around the way. You got to keep it in perspective.
Well,
you fuck with royalty.
Queen Latifah, a.k.a. Sawuda, and, Habiba, all the... But, yeah, the turntables flipped like you were saying till they fixed the next one, bought me out. I could do a freestyle. I came out there, did my thing, woo-woo. But at the same time, AD was up there fixing the turntables. They was up there, BK in the house. And you're right. If it was a system right there and it was all that, if it would have crashed, we would have been a rap. It would have just been a straight freestyle show. The record would have never came back in and cut. But real DJs know.
Yeah,
DJs know. You're right. You're right.
You gotta know.
You're right.
You gotta know how to
be on point with that.
Exactly. Yeah. You have to.
Yeah.
So for a real DJ, you would know how to get out of a situation like that. But what happens with a rapper when they flub on the line or they...
I see what you mean.
And how do you bring that back?
With a whack rapper.
How do you bring that back?
You know what? It's the same thing. You got to take it to what they want to hear. Like, listen, no, wait, hold on. Y'all motherfuckers out there, don't act like y'all don't smoke no dro, niggas.
That's right.
You gotta know how to maneuver.
Right.
You gotta know how to maneuver.
Yeah.
The situation.
So y'all fucking with me. Right? Look, I got a little weed down here.
That's why.
Come on, bring that beat back. You know what I'm saying? You gotta maneuver.
I think that's why we are blessed,
right.
Slay. We are blessed. Like our age group, we grew up in the essence of hip hop, man. Before all this technology, before all this bullshit, it was just raw MCs, DJs. You had to make the show happen. These young kids are at a disadvantage. They never came from that age. They don't know what it's like. So any technical difficulties, they do the Jessica Simpson shit and scoot off stage. They don't know what to do from there. You know what I mean?
Because the Hip Hop Honors just happened, and Joel Santana covered your guys' song.
She's asking you a question.
Joel Santana covered your guys' song, and everybody was a little upset with him because he flubbed on a couple of lines.
I know,
How did
I
you
know.
take that?
I know. You know what? We were there in rehearsals with Jewels, and we got love for the homie because it was like, first of all, we called out for a lot of different cats to come and support us and do their thing on our set. A lot of cats fronted.
So is it
Jewels
that
was
the artists
there.
you guys can pick who you guys want to?
Yeah, definitely.
Oh,
We you how we want.
No,
Right,
you
right.
suggest.
You suggest. Okay.
You know, when we say this is what we want,
Right.
we'll go after the artist. VH1 will go after the artist, and we put together our wish list.
And we put
So
on
can we go
as
to, let's take to the side real quick. Who was on the wish list?
we not saying all that. We just deal with
Oh, shut up.
I'm just saying, we
Let's
deal
bring it
with
back.
who
Okay.
showed up. And for real, for Jewels, it
No,
wasn't
Eminem
about,
was on the list.
That's
Man.
a nice wish list, absolutely.
Eminem was
Yeah.
on the list.
yeah,
He was
it
there.
didn't work out.
Right.
But I'm telling you this about Jewels. It wasn't about him getting shine for that show because Jewels is current. He's doing his thing. He just wanted to rep for us. And when we were up there doing the rehearsals, Kay told him, yo, you ready for this tongue twister shit? Because Tretch got an ill style. He was like, yo, I'm going to go home and learn this shit, and I'm going to come back, and I'm going to have it. I'm going to do my best. And he was there. He wanted to do that shit.
Right.
He fucked up the lyrics, but after that, he was like, yo, I apologize, y'all, man. I tried my best. On top of that, he stayed
he was
on
a
pocket,
fan, yo.
and he was out
was
there for our
excited.
performance like a fan doing a hey ho
Right,
and an Uptown
right.
Anthem shit.
Hey.
We know what time it is with
Skull
that because
Gang's
all of
up
that
in my-
Harlem
in my
shit.
CD right
Uptown
this
Anthem,
is it.
Hip
I'm
Hop
playing
Parade,
Skull.
all of that
Hey.
shit comes from Harlem. And you know, Fat Man Scoop just left here, man. Scoop is from
We love
Harlem.
you, bro.
He knows all of this shit. And we asked Scoop when he used to work out records. We was like, yo, we know that hey ho shit comes from Harlem, Uptown. How did Uptown feel about that? He's like, I can't front, man. Niggas was a little salty at that a bit because y'all was from Jersey, but, you know, it broke through. And at the same time, we put out Hip Hop Array. Doug Fresh, who's original Harlem nigga, he put out a record, but our shit just broke. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, Naughty by Nature being from Jersey, like when we go to New York, the first spot we hit is Harlem when we cross that bridge. So we've always been a fan of Harlem. We've always been a fan of 125th, the Apollo stage, and all of that shit. You know, so that's in us. And two of our biggest records got ties right back to Harlem. Uptown Anthem and Hip Hop Array. We bow down. We show respect. Joel Santana, Jim Jones, all them niggas from Uptown, they wanted to be there. They wanted to participate for us.
Jim Jones,
It's just
I think
that
he
my
was
nigga
performing
Tretch
for
got an ill
somebody
ass
else, so
style.
he couldn't
And I
do it with
challenge
us.
any
That's our
so-called Naughty by
homies.
Nature
Disciples.
fan to
That's
get
right.
through some of those verses that Tretch spit.
Right.
It's virtually impossible.